In the following question, aluminium reacts with chromium 3 oxide as shown. So there's an equation given where aluminium is reacting with chromium 3 oxide and chromium is formed and aluminium oxide is formed. As you can see that aluminium is displacing chromium 3 oxide. It's displacing chromium ions. Chromium is knocked out and aluminium takes its place. So which statements are correct? The first statement is that aluminium is more reactive than chromium. This statement is correct because aluminium being the more reactive metal, so aluminium being the more reactive metal is going to displace chromium, and that is exactly what it does. It knocks out chromium from its compound and takes its place instead of chromium. So the first statement is perfectly correct. The second statement is that a similar reaction would also take place when aluminium and iron 3 oxide react. So we need to refer to the reactivity series to figure this out. So you can have a look at the reactivity series that's given over here. This side is the more reactive metals, and over here they are the least reactive metals. So aluminium is over here, and you have iron over here. So aluminium is more reactive than iron. So if I react aluminium with iron 3 oxide, the formula of iron 3 oxide is going to be Fe2O3. So if I react aluminium with iron 3 oxide, a similar reaction would occur. Aluminium would knock out iron. It's going to displace iron, and instead aluminium oxide would be formed, and this iron would get displaced, and we can balance the equation. So this second reaction, a similar reaction would also take place between aluminium and iron 3 oxide. So this statement is also correct. And the next one is that iron 3 oxide is reduced by another metal in the blast furnace. This statement is incorrect because if you remember what the reactions of the blast furnace, then iron 3 oxide is not reduced by another metal, but instead it is reduced by carbon monoxide, or it's reduced by carbon, which is added in the form of coke into the blast furnace. Since carbon and carbon monoxide, carbon is more reactive than iron. Carbon is also able to reduce iron 3 oxide and knock out iron. But the reason why carbon and carbon monoxide are used is because they are cheaply available. So in the blast furnace, coke or carbon monoxide, carbon or carbon monoxide are used to reduce iron 3 oxide. So this third statement is incorrect. So according to this, the correct option is going to be option B. Only 1 and 2 are going to be the correct statement.